Here are 3 tips from the Rafael Nadal volleys to help improve your volleys. Now, this video is courtesy of Court Level Tennis on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to their awesome channel. I've put their link in the description below. All right, let's watch some of his volleys and then we'll analyze them. Tip number 1. Be in the air as your opponent strikes the ball. You want to split step as your opponent hits, but specifically you want to be in the air as they hit so that you're landing just after their contact. Let's check out this shot right here. There's the opponent making contact with the ball, and you'll notice Nadal is actually jumping up and he's now getting airborne as the ball is being struck, and he's landing his split step after the opponent contacts the ball. You want to land your split step somewhere between 0.2 and 0.25 seconds after your opponent makes contact. So let's actually measure that, and then we'll talk about why you want to do that. There's contact. I'll go 1 frame before. There we go. Put the timer down. When does he land the split step? Boom. Look at that. Look at that. 0.25. Amazing. The reason you want to land after your opponent hits the ball is because there's a delay in our brain and our reaction time. So we want to land synchronizing our feet hitting the ground with when our brain recognizes where we should go. We don't want to land as the opponent hits. Then we have to become stationary for a bit to wait for our brain to catch up, and it makes us flat-footed. Watch this next one. It's not a fluke. It's every time. Ball is hit, Nadal's in the air, then he lands the split step afterward. Film yourself volleying with split stepping and make sure you're in the air as your opponent hits. Tip number 2. Choke up on the racket slightly for more control. If you zoom way in here, notice at contact, we can see some of the handle below his wrist. And if I move the video, it becomes very easy to see that. He's actually choking up on purpose for more wrist stability. So if you feel floppy hitting the volleys, then try choking up a bit and you'll actually feel more stable and the wrist won't wobble and the racket face won't wobble as you make contact. And one last tip to also help you with wrist stability so you can hit really firm volleys. You want to place your hand below the ball. You know, we always talk about keep your racket head up, but really it's not the racket head's fault if your racket's not up. It's actually the hand. It needs to be down. Your hitting hand should be below contact. That forces the racket head to be up, and it allows your wrist to be strong. So go out and film yourself hitting volleys. You use these tips, you're going to hit incredible shots at the net. Now, you see me here on YouTube all the time analyzing the pros, but have you thought about having me analyze you with a video analysis? It's so simple. You just send me video footage of the shot you want me to analyze, and I'll put you side by side with the pros, showing you what you're doing correctly and what you need to change to finally start hitting the shot you know you're capable of. So let's say you want to improve your serve. You're like, Ryan, I want to hit 10 miles an hour faster. Great. I'm going to look at your technique. I'm going to put you side by side with the pros who you should be copying, from their grip to their leg drive to the pronation, all the things that they're doing that are helping them hit bigger serves, and I'm going to teach it personally to you. In just a few seconds, you'll be able to click a link on the screen to grab that analysis, and I cannot wait to help you play the best tennis of your life. So click right there if you want me to analyze your technique with a video stroke analysis lesson. Go out and film yourself volleying, practice these tips, and if you do, there's no doubt you're going to gain confidence, win more matches, and play much better tennis. This is Ryan Reedy from 2minutetennis.net. You got this.